Match 4, Samsora said, "Yo, what up, DC?" I said, "Yo, what up?" And he walked away. And he came back. He's like, "Yo, do you even know who I am?" What? Damn, dude. Like,
I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, one of the most prolific players in the business. Let's be honest. You know, if you don't know who he is by now, we've definitely been living under a rock.
I like watching some Peach, man. Like, jeez. And then I was sitting down. This is both these people on this team. They were just like trolling me all day, man. I was sitting down backstage, and Mistake walked by. He's like, "Yo, you look mad short in person." I'm like, "Well, you know, Mistake, you're like 7 feet tall."
Yeah,
dude.
you're like you actually play for the Lakers, so it's cool. You know,
like what do you expect, man? Everybody looks short to you.
Right, man. You know, and the crazy thing about both of these like sets of teams right here, you know, we got one side that's super duper sassy. We got Samsora and Mistake on the same team, but on the other side, we got a combination that we haven't really seen in quite some time. I know, like earlier in Smash 4, there was a time where we could have said Mew2King and Ally were in contention of being the best doubles team.
This is the Brawl Classic,
The
dude.
Brawl Classic, you know. Since then, they've kind of parted ways, but they find themselves at home again here at EGLX 2018. So we're going to get that, obviously, Mario and Cloud. That
2K's still trying to figure out how to do this pistol, dude. All right, well, this should be interesting. Yeah. You know, I don't want to call it yet, but from what I've seen today, Samsora and Mistake are really putting in work.
Most definitely.
Dude, it must be so. And I've been watching a lot of Mistake, man. He'll just sit on the platform and taunt while Samsora will take the 2-on-1, dude. He doesn't even care.
I seen that earlier. I was actually walking by the stage and I just kept hearing, if you need to learn how to, if you need to learn how to, if you need. And I'm like, all right, Mistake, you got it, man.
Yeah, well, I don't think that's going to work here against Mew2King and Ally. Like you said, been doing this for a very long time. It'll be very interesting to see. I don't know how the set goes. I think it's going to come down to who gets the first stock here. It's going to be, you know, all four of the characters on the screen right now are really like snowball type characters. So
most definitely. Yeah, all four characters really know how to just demolish stocks in a matter of moments here, but obviously that's why these guys are top players for a reason. Throw right into the finishing touch, man. The Ally and Mew2King Classic, they just always know where each other are, and that's what makes these two so great together.
You know, I don't mean this in a mean way. I feel like finishing touch was something that a lot of Cloud players used when Cloud first came out, and then after, you know, after the meta kind of fast forwarded, you know, we saw cross slash a lot more often. I feel like Mew2King is still kind of stuck in the early Cloud days because he doesn't play as much as like, you know, a lot of the other Cloud players. But that's why I think we see him do finishing touch more than like cross slash.
Yeah, homie is definitely stuck in his ways, and those ways kind of work for the most part. But I tell you what, man, he needs to find a way back onto the stage. Of course, he cannot. Samsora stamping that ticket right into the blast zone.
And that backer is going to close out that stock on his own partner there, as both red team, or all four people on the stage that find themselves -1 stock here.
Guys keeping this one neck and neck here for the most part. I like this concept that the blue team are bringing to the table. One player stands on one side of the stage, the other one stands on the other, and they try to sandwich the red team. But, you know, Bayonetta just blessed with so much maneuverability, it's really hard to do that. Yeah, honestly, both these red team characters aren't really characters that get trapped in, you know, anywhere very, very long. These characters can essentially fly. So you're telling me Bayonetta is good finally, right? All right, man. All right, man. You got it. Yeah, you knew I was going to do it to you. I had to do it to you.
We see Mistake able to close out that Ally stock, but, you know, I don't think it's going to matter very much. Both the red team at high percents. I think any good hit here from either Cloud or Mario might be able to handle one of these stocks. Yeah, like we talked about before, just finishers. Well, okay, and Mew2King going a little bit too low for comfort there. Samsora looking to turn this into something as he's off stage. Yeah, Ally kind of get us run back over there on the right side. That up smash going to close out that Mistake stock. Both players on their last stock here. Up smash. Dog, which up smash hit him?
Beautiful stuff there, man, by Ally. You know, Ally just always seems to be in the right position for up smash. Okay, gets the dare. And of course, those are some tried and true Ally combos. He seemed to be one of the
yeah, I think I want to say that maybe M2K did not mean to use that blade beam right there. You saw him charge right before. I think he might have pressed B twice.
Yeah, Mitch, a little miscalculation could definitely cost him a lot. Okay, as we see right there, the dash attack by Samsora closing out and drawing this one more to an even standpoint. You know, more times than not, you know, you see Mew2King in doubles. He's usually the first one dying, but this time it seems to be him as the stock tank.
Yeah, he's usually the first one dropping out of doubles, man.
Come on, man.
I'll be honest, man. I'm surprised to still see him in the tournament.
You know, Mew2King definitely in a rare form, man.
Okay, but, you know, rare form, man, in that 2v1. He is at very low percent. If he can close out one of these stocks here, I think it's gonna be a lot easier for him. But I think Samsora and Mistake are gonna be. Oh, is he able to catch him? Okay, not able to get him with that second witch twist. That down air, off stage, tack on some extra damage, re-grab, but
No punish right there. Back though, right into the up smash. That actually is going to be enough.
That I feel like that probably shouldn't have KO'd. He didn't have rage. He didn't have rage. So I'll give him that. But man, he went straight up, dude. Straight, like 90-degree angle upwards.
Yeah, that was just a really bad spot for Mew2King to be in, because even if like they didn't get the kill on stage, both players on the red team had the tools to pick Cloud apart off stage. Yeah. So literally, no matter where they took him, he was in for a world of trouble. Yeah,
and that's that's what I was talking about earlier. How it was the 2v1, but at the same time, Peach, Bayonetta, they don't even have to touch the stage very long if they don't really want to. You know.
They don't, man.
Gonna be moving all around the screen. Meanwhile, M2K trying to catch them. He has a big sword, but you know, it can only extend so far.
Right. Most certainly. Now, you know, going into this next match, you know, Ally obviously played out of his mind. You know, unfortunately, he was the first one to go on that team. But I would like him to kind of switch focus off of Samsora. The Mario seem to kind of struggle with the high-level Peaches. Maybe switch focus over onto Mistake. You know, history shows he sometimes does okay versus Bayonetta, and then if he knows he has to play a Bayonetta, sometimes he just drops out of bracket. But this seems to be the confident Ally.
Do you blame him, though? Do you actually blame him? Well, let's see what adjustments Ally and M2K make for this game number 2. I think, I don't know, it was a close match. Ended up, 2v1 is always, it's always hard, man.
Yeah. Always an unfortunate position to be in.
Lilat is the counterpick here. What's going on? This is M2K and Ally's counterpick. Why do you think we were here on Lilat?
It's interesting, you know, I'm just thinking about the aerials and maybe that Mew2King has and how well he can take away those top platforms from you. I'm just seeing him bounce around with like short hop nair, short hop backer, and just really make it uncomfortable for you.
I'm thinking about this right here on the right side. You saw Mistake knows once the stage tilts, it makes Bayonetta's neutral B 100% horizontal. You really can't do anything about it. She's underneath the platform, got the bullets right. There's no way to approach her.
Oh! Okay, almost had Ally in back into a corner. But yeah, I agree. You know, bullet time has such a strong move. Obviously, you know, puts a lot of damage on the board, but it's definitely a really strong get-off-me tactic as well. Being able to just apply that pressure from the other side of the stage. Almost got the 2-for-1 special there, DC.
I was scared. I'm like, is he going to fall into it?
Almost got the buy one, get one free.
That's an unfortunate way to go out. But again, like I said, M2K still stuck on that finishing touch. Don't get me wrong. I don't think it's bad. I think in more situations you see cross-slash, bigger hitbox, longer hitbox might be a little bit more useful, but...
Yeah, you know, I'm a firm believer if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, no, it's working, so why stop?
Yeah, man, that's definitely something that Mew2King has in that database of his. As you know, he is called the robot for a reason. Okay, give Samsora the slice there, caught in a very quick 2v1, but the red team not really able to put any damage on in that short period of time there. Okay. Mistake kind of dance around off stage here. That's kind of one of the things that makes Bayonetta so deadly. It's the fact that there can be long periods of time where you can't hit her at all.
Oh, yeah. This character will just evade you. It's 2v1. She doesn't even have to play right now.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, one thing I want to say about Mistake, I feel like I've watched a lot of his games, man. I feel like he gets away with this heel slide on stage so much. I just want to make sure everybody knows you can shield grab this attack. You know, it's very easily shield back, or very easily punished. You never have to worry about the actual kick afterwards. But look at that. Even you see him, he'll just miss a heel slide on stage, turn around, and do it again.
Yeah, man. Kind of that no mix-up, man. Just keep doing it until it works. So I guess there might be 2 players on the stage. I kind of have that concept in mind, him, and then, of course, Mew2King with these finishing touches. But it seems to be working out really well for both these 2 guys. Ally finding the nair off stage here.
Oh, but he gets limit the last second. That's good. Oh, Mistake. Not sure what happened there. Because he definitely could have upbeat towards the stage, but I guess chose not to. Maybe he tried the footstool or something. I don't know.
Mistake kind of running out of gas there at the last moment. Definitely costing him that spot. Nonetheless, the blue team have the lead here for the first time in a long time, but I might have spoke too soon here. Good old-fashioned commentary cursing, and with that being said, we got ourselves a quote-unquote even game. Mew2King definitely knocking on death's door, though. Oh, he's knocking, and Samsora definitely let him in. Here we go.
Yeah, so once again, 2v1 situation now with Ally at the helm. Let's see what he can do. I don't know, man. I feel like even Mario, Cloud, neither one of these characters I'd want to play the 2v1 against Bayonetta and Peach.
Yeah. Most certainly.
Mario definitely doesn't have the hitboxes to be, you know, trading, especially. Ooh, and that up smash is going to catch him, but not going to KO just yet. 105. What's the mix-up?
The women right now, man. I mean, it was National Women's Day yesterday, so these 2 characters might be fighting with a power-up here. Puts the heel on them. If you need to learn how to talk to a lady, ask whoever is in the blast zone.
Rude. And I don't think, as far as I know, I believe these matches are best of 3, right?
I think all the top. This is technically top.
Okay, they're best of 5. Okay.
Yeah, best of 5.
I thought I saw best of 3 on the overlay, but I guess it is indeed best of 5, so that's good. You know, Ally and 2K going to get another chance to hopefully adapt all these matches are close, but they just can't seem to clutch it out. I feel like it's really coming down to, again, either M2K or Ally losing one of their stocks relatively early, sometime in the match, whether it be in the beginning, in the middle, or the end, but not always getting the value of these stocks that they should be. And Mario and Cloud, man, they can get a lot of value out of these stocks.
They most certainly can, you know, but it all comes down to synergy, and I think that's something that Ally Mew2King, kind of like we talked about, they excel very well in. But how the red team's been picking them apart, they've been taking them like off to the side of the stage for 1v1s. You know, we've seen it before with Samsora versus Mew2King. He tried to recover, hit him right with the toe. That was all she wrote. He just wasn't able to come back. If they found a way to kind of stay back-to-back, you know, they might be able to make these stocks last a little bit longer here.
Well, we're back at Lilat. Both players finally realizing, yo, that last match was also very, very close. Let's see if we can run it back and hopefully not Ally not lose the stock relatively early like we didn't see in game number 2.
Yeah. Ally just has such this balls to the wall play style, you know, and unfortunately that's cost him a lot of percent here. As you see, you know, he's kind of leading right here at 100%. Okay. Has his eyes set on Mistake. I like that. Mew2King, though, a little out of position there for the back throw thanks to Samsora.
Just a dual forward air is going to close out. Oh, put both blue team in a bad situation. Both of them able to make it back to the stage. Meanwhile, Mistake finds himself on the side. Back throw, what is the mix-up? No, he's going to go after Ally instead.
Oh, runs right up, gets the up smash. Mistake kind of caught slipping there, but that's okay. Doing what the name ensues, whatever.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I could get
it's really interesting because he had the free back throw on Cloud off stage. Meanwhile, Ally was busy with Samsora. That should have been an M2K stock for sure, but in any case, they're going to get it right here. I feel like if Cloud has no limit off stage against Bayonetta, he should almost never make it back.
Yeah, he should always be dead. That should always be the nail in the coffin for him. Man, just a mistake, you know, just the ultimate crowd silencer. You know, anytime he loses the stock and the crowd gets on their feet, he said, wait a second, let me show you something, man.
Hold on a second, guys.
That's not even my final form, man.
Well, see Samsora still holding on to his first stock here. Hopefully blue team can find a way to close that out before, again, it starts snowballing.
I like that. Mew2King kind of putting up the wall in front of Ally, being the Piccolo to his Gohan there with that cross slash while Ally tries to charge the flood. Okay. Wood switch right out his shield. Ally's getting taken to the top, but a good break up there by Mew2King.
Yeah, gotta be careful rolling, rolling around Bayonetta. She really doesn't care which way you roll, which way you are. Which switch is gonna catch both sides, and four frame startup doesn't matter.
Yeah. Oh, gets the dare. Good stuff there. Samsora finally losing the stock. You know, Samsora kind of being the anchor here. You know, it seems like Mistake's kind of throwing a lot of the alley-oops, and Samsora's the one just slam dunking it.
No, I honestly think that's kind of how their team dynamic goes. Mistake seems like he's a little bit more crazy, willing to go off stage very, very deep to get KOs or just do whatever. Meanwhile, Samsora playing very safe, playing very smart on stage.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that was free. That was just free, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what MK was thinking. Not against Bayonetta, man.
Yeah, you can't do that versus her. Okay. Things still rocking and rolling here for the most part. You know, the blue team still sitting in a pretty bad spot, but, you know, like we talked about, a little bit of team synergy goes a very long way. And, you know, history shows Ally with these grab combos can really open up a world of hurt for the other team. But the red team just really closing all doors of opportunity for that. Oh, but I might have spoke a little bit.
That was 2018 M2K finally using that cross slash, realizing, hey, a back throw towards the blast zone. This is going to KO a lot. Oh!
Not quite. And then Mistake.
That's what I'm talking about, dude. He doesn't even care sometimes. Sometimes he doesn't care. And even the worst part is he almost never gets punished for that. He can almost always do that for free. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of his matches, dude.
Okay. There's a back though. Mew2King finds himself off stage. Mistake couldn't quite get the follow-up he was looking for. Nonetheless, though, still finds himself back on stage.
Nice. Good save from Samsora there, saving his partner from certain death. See both blue team members at over 120%. Back throw into up smash will close out that final Mistake stock. So it's finally a 2v1 in blue team's favor. But looking at the percentages here, I think this could still be anybody's game.
Most certainly, you know, both players on the blue team, certainly on life support. We pulled the plug on Ally.
The shimmy. Oh, not like this. Oh, indeed like this. The dash attack will do it. 3-0 for Mistake and Samsora. My goodness gracious, Rod. I told you, dude. I was looking at the percentages. I said, I don't know, man. It's a 2v1, but I don't know. Watching the way Samsora plays, all he needs is like.
Even staring into the face of adversity, Samsora and Mistake.
Dog, I don't even think he looked at adversity.
Nah, he never even looked at it, man. He just walked
right
past him.
You can't see him, dude. That was ridiculous. Peach just has so many attacks to KO. I'm like, the forward